I want to go back to Baton Rouge. You're 13. You're sneaking out of the house.
Right.
You're playing in local clubs. What is the price of greatness? I have the chills. What's the price of greatness, man? Because what you've built in your own life, I'm sure that some percentage of it is you just have an eye for talent. You were born with it. You can hear it, whatever. But there's way more than that. And I want to know the way more part.
Well, the way more part for me then was you're kind of young, dumb, and stupid, right?
Hey.
You have a desire, you have a passion, you want to be in music. The only way to play music is, for me, I wanted to learn from all the people that were older than me and better than me. Because people my age were doing the same thing I was doing. So for me, early on, it was about who's the best in town, who's doing this, where do people listen to music, where do they consume music, how do they consume the music? Let me go to the bars and the churches. I want to see that spirit take hold, take shape. And the bars were interesting for me because I wasn't supposed to be there. It's where all the older people played. And these people would, the eagle flies on Friday, they get their check and they got the money. And so they live in high that Friday night, buying drinks, partying, my God. So what was that about? So as a kid, being able to have that advantage, and the hood is very creative. So growing up in the hood is very creative. Playing bars in the hood is very creative. I mean, it's probably not that many cops checking in on the bar in the hood to see how old are the people in here, you know what I mean? So it was just, and I didn't really know any better. I thought probably every kid did that. But the fact that I was chosen to play with the adults in the bar, I was like, wow, this is so cool.
How much were you practicing at the time?
I was practicing a lot, at least a couple hours a day, but I was playing sports. I was in bands in school. I was playing in a church band. I mean, I was doing everything I could. I was trying to immerse myself in it.
You were once asked, what's the secret to success? How do you end up doing this? And you said that people had to learn everything they could. They had to show up at the right time, knowing the right things, and they had to persevere and stay humble. Why is that the magic cocktail?
Because you're going to learn everything you can, even stuff you don't think you need. The average kid that goes to college is saying to me, my own kids would say to me, Dad, why am I learning this? I don't need this. A kid just said to me recently, I'm going to Berklee School of Music, but I want to be in a Stones band. The Stones like 4 chords, man. They're like a bluesy rock band. Why am I in Berklee? I said, listen, you never know when you're going to need that because you're now getting high-level information. So maybe you can't repeat the Stones because nothing repeats. But maybe with all the learning and all the knowledge you're going to get, you can become a new version of the Stones. So now you've built your own brand. So this is how you become unique and different. But you need that information sometimes because you never know where an idea is going to come from. So a carpenter doesn't come to the house with just one nail and one hammer. They come with a bunch of tools. So when you learn all of these tools, you bring these tools with you and you say, for this job, you know what I'm going to need? I may need a saw. I know I'm a carpenter, but So that's what that's like. It's like apprenticeship. It's like becoming the best at what you say you're trying to do.